Hey there, folks. I want to welcome you here tonight to the Global Credits Network overview call. My name is James Ward. I'm going to be your host here tonight. So I definitely appreciate you taking the time to come out and join us. As you're jumping on the call here tonight, if you could just come out and tell me where you're logging in from, I'd love to personally welcome you to the call. And we're going to get started here in just a minute. All right, Larry from Kalamazoo, welcome. Mark from London, Ontario, welcome. Brent from Michigan. Mike, Milwaukee. Troy, Missouri, welcome to the call. David from Las Vegas. Joy Grace from Florida, welcome. Folks, if you're just jumping on the call, we do want to welcome you here tonight. Ahmad from Newport Beach, welcome. Tom from, I don't even know how to say that, Iona? I think I butchered that. Al from Alabama, welcome. Let's see here, King Caleb from Maine, I like that. All right, welcome, King. All right, Marlboro, Maryland, welcome, Kevin. All right, Jan from Denmark, welcome. As you can see, folks, we have people from all over the world that are joining us here tonight. I'm excited to bring you the overview for Global Credits Network. We're going to do things just a tad bit different here tonight, mix it up a little bit, show you some cool stuff inside of our system. So you picked a good night to come out here and learn about this company. Lily from Canada, Leonard from Florida, Aloha from Kauai, Lee, welcome. So, all right, here's what we're going to do since we're already 2 minutes past the time. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started. Now, as I said, we're going to do things just a little bit different. Normally I immediately bring up a PowerPoint presentation. I talk a little bit about the company. We talk about the compensation plan for those that want to be able to earn income, and then I take you to the back office. So we're going to roll just a little bit differently here tonight to kind of mix things up, to give you a different aspect of our business. But I think it's going to be good in the sense that you're going to be able to learn, exactly who we are as a company, number one, and why it's such a good time to be part of what we're doing. So with that being said, if you are brand new here tonight, I do want to welcome you. My name is James Ward. I am the CEO and president of Global Credits Network, GCN for short. That's what you'll be hearing us refer it to. I'm excited that you came out here tonight to learn about this opportunity. Whoever invited you here tonight most likely said, look, there's a business that I want to introduce you to, or there's a product that I want to introduce you to that is different than anything else out there that you're going to see. It's something that's unique, brand new to the market, but very exciting. So I think you've chosen a great night to come out to learn about this. There's several different things that we have going on in our business, but the number one thing is this. I want you to understand that our goal here tonight is to show you how we've definitely put the fun back into business, right? How we've created an entertainment environment that people can not only have excitement, have fun with, but also if you choose to, you can earn some extra Bitcoin as well. So it's a pretty cool combination on what we're doing. I like to talk a little bit about the current marketplace that we're in, tell you how we're a little bit different than all the other companies out there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually log into the back office. I'm going to show you some of the products. I'm going to show you some of the services that we have working right this very second. And then we're going to talk about the side income part of it as well. Okay. If you wanted to come in here and actually earn some income, how you would do that. And I'm going to go with that flow here tonight, so I hope that's okay with you. But just to tell you a little bit about how we're different than everybody else out there in the market. Number one, you're looking at it, right? We're actually transparent with who we are, who's behind the company. I know that you, over the last few years, probably if you've been in any type of industry, that's considered in the Bitcoin space or the crypto space, which we're an entertainment company. We just happen to accept Bitcoin as our currency. Okay, that's the key thing that number one differentiates us. But number two, the transparency in which we do things is very important. As I said, number one, I'm out here in front of this. You can see me. I'm real. For those of you who've had a chance to come to our live events, you've got to feel the heart of our company, see exactly where we're coming from. And I would encourage you definitely, if you haven't made it out to one of those events, you have to come, because it's a great opportunity to see exactly where we're going as a company, get a feel for the company, and it's just a lot of fun on top of that. So I think if you talk to anyone who's been out to those events, they would probably tell you the same exact thing. Now, the other side of it is this. As I said, there's many companies out there that are launching every single day. You have no idea who they are, right? You don't know who the owner is. All you know is this. Someone probably referred you to it saying that it was an easy way for you to make money or refer people to build Bitcoin, right? That's usually the way it works. Now, the way it usually ends is in 8 to 12 weeks, the company's gone because no one knows who the owners are. They either took the money and ran, or they ran out of money, one of the two, right? And that's usually the way it happens. Regardless of what the excuse is, they come back and say, hey, we got hacked. whatever it is. And things do happen, by the way. So I'm not saying that all of it is not true, but what I am saying that is if you can't come out in front of a company, right? If you're not transparent with who you are, usually your intentions probably can't be that good to begin with. Okay, that's just the bottom line. So that's what you see happening a lot in this industry. I'm sure many of you have actually experienced that. And it usually happens in a few different categories. Number one, it's either the arbitrage companies or the Forex companies or the mining companies or the crypto trading companies. Everything's attached to, this belief that there's some type of trading and things going on, and there's no transparency of what's going on. So inside of our company, what makes us unique from a transparency standpoint, not only of who we are, right, we're out in front of this, is number two, of what we do. I'm actually going to show you that here in a second. When we log into the back office, you're going to see that all the things that we do from an entertainment standpoint, which, our focus is this. Our focus is in sports wagering, it's in auctions, and it's in many different things that we work inside of and that we're going towards. But the key thing that I want you to get here is we actually show you what we do. It's not just something that we talk about. What we do before we actually do it. And I think that that's a key component to what makes us work as a company. Because like I said, we're not one of the companies out there that just, hey, we're doing this, and we show nothing. You actually see who we are. You actually see what we do. So we're excited to be able to introduce this to you and really give you the value that you can receive as being part of our company. So with that being said, what I want to do, and again, this is kind of a different flavor than what we've been doing. I usually just sit here on a PowerPoint presentation and kind of show it to you. What I want to do right now is I actually want to log into our back office, and I want to show you the products, the services, and the things that make us different, so you can get a feel of what this entertainment that I'm talking about is. And then as we get to the end of this, I'm going to walk through the 4 different ways that you can earn income with us and really get a feel for that. Okay, so give me just 1 second. I'm going to log in here to the back office so you can actually see this, and we will go from there. All right, I want to make sure everybody can actually see my screen right now. If you can see our main website, globalcreditsnetwork.com, can you give me a number 1 that will help me move forward? Awesome. Okay, so here we go. Let me log in here really quick. Okay, so we are logged into our back office right now. And I know, listen, I know that most of the time, the way that these things work is, hey, you get to see a PowerPoint presentation, you get to see awesome pictures of what's going on. I thought a better way to do this, if you're cool with it, is actually show you, right? Show you the products and services that we have. Number 1, because I'm proud of it. And number 2, it's going to show the complete transparency of who we are as a company and the value that you're going to receive. So as we get into this is actually a back office that you're looking at. It's really just a test back office that we mess around with. But at the same time, it's going to give you a full understanding of what we do from a product standpoint. You see, inside of our company, we have what we call GCN credits. And these credits they only have value inside of our company. So we're not looking to create our own token. We're not looking to create our own coin or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just not the direction that we're going as a company. So the credits that we have inside of our company, the only value that they have is internally, okay? But it's really the lifeblood of our company when it comes to our product. It's what allows you to participate in all the awesome, entertaining things that we have for you to be able to do, starting with our auctions. Now, I don't know if anyone told you what we do here tonight, but I'm going to actually show you some of the different auctions that we have. Now, as you can see right now, we have a 2020 Mercedes-Benz that's auctioning off. This auction will take a while to get done, okay, because we have what we call a reserve price on it. A reserve price means we actually have to have it hit a price in order for us to let it go. Because if we didn't, we'd be giving away a $70,000 car for potentially $31, right? And that wouldn't make sense mathematically as a company. However, the majority of our auctions, they don't actually have reserves on them. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm actually going to scroll down here and I'm going to show you real live auctions that just happened today. These just closed today. So people today actually got to experience this and actually got to get these products and these items for pennies on the dollar. So starting with number 1, $1,000 Delta gift card. $1,000 Delta gift card went for $1.60 today. Okay, so I always ask this. Let me ask you a quick question. If you were on here today and I said, look, I'm going to give you $1,000 Delta voucher, like literally a gift card that you could use to fly with you and your family for $1.60, how many of you would take me up on it? Just give me a number 5. If you would give me $1.60 and I gave it to you, would you do it? Right? Yeah, of course, everybody in the world would. I mean, unless they didn't have any common sense. But the bottom line is it's a great opportunity. It's a great deal. But it's not just this, okay? It's not just the Delta gift cards. If you look here to the right, we have the Nintendo Switch. That's a really hot item right now. It went for 49 cents. Scroll down here a little bit. We've got the Google Home. The Google Home went for 55 cents today. Scroll down here a little bit further, and you can see yesterday we had a pretty powerful day as well. We have the Apple Watch 5 series went for $14.80. The Xbox went for $6.72. The reason why I'm showing you this is because I want to show you that we do these auctions on a regular basis, okay? Basically every day. There are some days that we didn't do, like around the holidays and things like that, but basically every single day we have the opportunity to give these auctions to you, and everyone that has credits inside of our company get to participate in this. So you're literally just bidding against other members to be able to win these items. So right now, as you can imagine, with our company just launching in October, even though we've been in business since July, the end of July, we just launched in October. So you're really one of the very first people in the world to be able to hear about this. So I want you to envision something for a second. Imagine seeing these auctions. You know, right now we have 5 or 6 auctions that will go every single day, sometimes 4. Sometimes if we have a big item, it might only be 1 or 2. But imagine seeing these auctions that are going hundreds of times a day, right? In multiple countries around the world. That's what we envision with this model. And the beauty of it is that we have so many different people that can win different things and different items. So you can see that we do a lot of different technology items. And as we grow as a company, we can offer more and more and more. So it's an exciting part of our plan, and something that our GCN credits, the word credits inside of our name, that's what it's used for. That's one of the very first things that it's used for. Now, probably whoever told you about this also mentioned that we are in the sports wagering arena, okay? As a company, we go out there and we work with what we consider the very best handicappers in the world. Now, a handicapper is someone that their entire job, their entire existence is built around looking at the data on specific sporting events and determining what the outcome will be. So here's what's cool about it, right? It's 365 days a year. It's all over the world, international, both college and professional. It doesn't matter where you're located in the world. There is some type of sporting event going on, and there's some type of wager that can be made on it. Now, the cool thing for us is we happen to work with what we feel is the very best handicappers in the world that constantly are giving us the data that we take. And as a company, we make decisions on how we want to wager that. We use our own money methods, our own money management method to determine how we want to wager on these games, and in turn create profit for our company, and also be able to create this awesome environment for you to be able to participate as well. Now, we're not a gaming company. We don't need a gaming license. We don't even actually take wagers, okay? So we always get that question. That has nothing to do with it. What we have is we have credits, and we have a fun opportunity for you to be able to see exactly what we do. And there's some opportunities for you to participate as well. So let me break this down for you really quick. Right here are our sports trading or sports wagering different reports. I'm going to start with what we call our game of the week, okay? Our game of the week is a game that we'll get data from the handicappers, and it will be the very best data that we've possibly seen, okay? It's data that is so strong that we want to be able to share with our members. And if they choose to, they can use some of their credits to participate in it. So today, we had the Battle of the Birds. Now, we just make these games up. And by we, usually me. So I'm not that creative. So we did the Battle of the Birds today. We had the Seahawks versus the Eagles. We actually chose the Seahawks, okay? So if I go to this right here, participate, even though this is over, I'm going to go right here and actually show you what we did. Okay, we had the Seahawks +2. So what that means is the Seahawks could have lost by 1 point, and we actually still would have won this game. And you can see the different opportunities for our members to be able to participate with the credits that they purchase. So I'm going to just give you a for example, okay? For example, let's say someone would have participated with 100 GCN credits. What they would receive in return, since we won this game, is they would have got the 100 that they started with. And then we have some odds and things built into it. So on this game specifically, it'll probably be about 67 credits on top of it. So they started with 100, and now they have 160. Now these credits, once you've actually used them, you can then redeem them for Bitcoin, right? So it's an awesome way for you to have fun, to have excitement, to be able to participate in sporting events Even if you don't like sports, here's what I've learned. My wife doesn't watch football games, but she knows about these games of the week. So we as a family are watching these things, excited about it for our members. So if you can imagine people having people at your house or being at a live event or being at a Buffalo Wild Wings with your friends or whatever it is, and know as you're watching these games take place that you have an opportunity to be able to participate and be able to earn some Bitcoin. It's a pretty cool thing, right? I'm sure everybody would agree. So if you're still with me, I don't want to just be the only one talking here. If you're still with me, give me a number 7 before we go to the next thing. All right, awesome. So a couple things I want to show you here just really quickly on the games of the week, and then we're going to move on. You can see that we don't win all the time, but right now, let's see here. There's 1, 2, this one right here is a win because it is over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that we are 8 of the last 10. I think that's right, 8 of the last 10. So not too bad, right? That's 80% winners. Now, let me just tell you something. I can scroll down here and you can see losses as well. We do not win all the time, which really leads me to my next point, okay? Number 1, this is for fun. It's for entertainment. But number 2, we are very transparent with what we do. We can't be any more transparent than putting this out there and allowing people, if they like to use their credits, to be able to play with us, right? You can't get any more transparent than that. But here's what we do to take it even a step further. We have what we call our sports report. And our sports report is something that, number 1, it can be used by you if you would like to go out there and wager on sports on your own. You're more than welcome to use our picks. We usually have them in there at least an hour before the game starts. Or you can just look at what we're doing and be able to root along and participate that way as well, and know that it's profits for the company that we're working towards, okay? So as you can see, we have many different games that have the word live by them. Live means that these games are going on right now. If you understand what I'm saying, if it says the word live by it, that means that games that are happening either today or right now. If that makes sense to you, give me a number 4 because I want to make sure before I move on here and show you the rest of it, okay? All right, you got it, cool. So as I scroll down here, what you can see is that there are a bunch of games that we played today, but if I go to this next page here, you can start to see some of the wins and some of the losses that we've had over the last few days, right? We got wins, we got losses, we have pushes. There's many different ways that we communicate here. We don't always win. Even though you see a lot of green, there's also red involved in this as well. So there are plenty of days that this is a bad example. Well, there you go. As you can see, there's 4 losses in a row. The reason why I show you that, I mean, rather than just focusing on the wins, I like to show people the losses because I think it shows you, number 1, that we're showing you that we're actually doing it. And number 2, that it is real, okay? So we post these games, like I said, at least an hour before the games go live. If we have a game of the week, we share it with you. You get to participate in it. We also have what we call our drawing pool. And the drawing pool is something that it's gonna show that we had a September or STB Super Bowl drawing. So on December 31st, okay, we just had this drawing. On December 31st, this is wrong, okay, in the back office, but on December 31st, someone just won 2 Super Bowl tickets along with some cash to spend at the game. Pretty cool deal, right? Now the entry, in order to get into this, the cost was only, let me show you here. The cost was only 50 credits, which equals about $35, right? So it is an awesome, awesome thing. So here's the point of all of this, okay? The point of all of this is to show you that we are a company that is built on entertainment. We're a company that is going to continue to evolve. We're only 6 months into this, right? Imagine where we're going to be 6 years from now when we have the type of level of entertainment that we want to take it to. That's what's cool about what we do. We can go in any direction that we possibly want to. So the vision of our company and the creation of where we're going as far as entertainment and the ability to earn Bitcoin for you and your family is a combination that's really strong, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing this, and I'm actually going to share this other presentation with you. We're going to get to the compensation plan. I want to make sure that everybody is still with me here so I don't lose you. So give me just 1 second as I get to the slides that we need to get to here. I want to make sure everybody is still with me, that you can still 100% see me, understand me, and I'm going to share my screen with you so you'll be able to tell me that you can see my screen. Give me a number 6 that you can see my screen. That would be great. All right, awesome. Okay, so cool. You know, you've already seen our products, you've seen our services. Obviously, you've seen our transparency of who we are, what we do. I think it's rare to see a company that actually logs into their members back office and actually shows you the products and services that they're doing. So hopefully that's something unique to you. You can see the value and the entertainment side of what we do. But the second part of it is you probably came here tonight to learn about how you could earn some extra Bitcoin for you and your family. That's what we're going to talk about right now, and then we'll get you out of here in just a little bit. But I think this is an important part of it. Regardless of whether you're looking for full-time or maybe a side income, I think that I know this is a great opportunity for those people that want to come in and get busy and really make it happen, okay? If you're wanting to come in and, not do anything, this is probably not the best place for you because, just like any other income in life, it takes a little bit of effort, not a lot of it, a little bit, because people love our products, they're attracted to it. It's a wide open market. With all the other noise that's going on in the financial side of things with the arbitrage and the trading and the mining and all that, that's where all the noise is. What a great place for you to be to have something that's different that not everyone in the world has heard about. And that's why you're here today. So let's start with the first way you can earn income here, which is our Fast Start bonus, okay? Our Fast Start bonus pays for the first 30 days of your business cycle, okay? So as soon as you get started with us in your first 30 days, you have the ability to earn our Fast Start bonus, which happens to pay on 3 different levels once you're qualified, okay? Now here's the way it works. On level 1, here you are, you're the orange or the yellow, whatever this color this looks to you, it's in between. So I'm gonna go with yellow, okay? So let's just say that this yellow right here is you. And the first level here, these green, this is your first level. These are people that you would have personally referred to your link, right? And they purchased a package from you. Once you're qualified, you can earn a 5% commission on this, okay? Now, when these people get started and you start to help them out, they'll go out there and refer others as well. That's considered your level 2, this blue line, and it can pay you a 3% commission. Pretty cool, right? Not too bad. Now, in addition to that, on the 3rd level, which are these gray ones, that's when the blue go out there, they get started, they start referring people, you can earn a 2% commission once you're qualified. Now, there's 2 ways that you can qualify. Number 1, if you come in at the 1 Bitcoin package or higher, you are automatically qualified from day 1, okay? There's no qualifications. You just start earning these bonuses immediately. Now, not everybody can do that, right? I mean, that's just the reality. And you're going to see that we built this company for the masses anyway. So don't get caught up on that, okay? There's another way that you can qualify that's very simple. And it works like this. All you have to do is have personal volume equal to the package that you started with or greater. So, for example, let's say that you came in at 0.1, okay? You're at the 0.1 level, which is like what? $750, somewhere in there. We have packages lower and higher, but let's just say hypothetically you're at 0.1. All you would need to do to start earning these bonuses is to have 0.1 in personal volume. Personal volume would be these green guys, right, or gals. The people that you personally referred, those are the people that we're speaking of when we talk about your personal volume. Once you hit that personal volume equal to your package, you're now instantly eligible to start earning these bonuses. And there's no limit to the amount that you can earn as far as these Fast Start bonuses in your first 30 days. So it's an awesome way to get your business kickstarted. Now, the second way to earn income here is through our binary compensation plan. I know there's many of you on here that are familiar with it. There's some of you that this might be your first exposure to it. So I'm going to do some layman terms here, okay? Number 1, we have what we call a 50-50 binary. Don't get caught up on the name. It just basically means this. Our system takes a snapshot of your business every single night, and they look at the left side of your business and the right side of your business. And depending on which one of those legs have the lesser volume, that's the leg that they pay on. Okay, that's number 1. But let's back up a step. What am I talking about, left leg, right leg? Well, it's really simple, okay? This right here in the middle is you, and you have a left side and a right side of your binary. That's it with the binary. That's as complicated as it gets. You have a left side and a right side, and your goal should be to get qualified to earn binary commissions is just make 1 cell on your left and 1 cell on your right at any level, okay? Any package, it doesn't matter. As soon as you do that, you're now qualified to start earning binary commission. Now, why that's important is this, okay? The binary allows you to not just concentrate on your own efforts, but to lock arms and really work with people above you, below you. There'll be people in other countries that you don't even know, that you've never even spoken to, that can contribute to your income. It is an awesome way to really work with people and grow an organization. Now, your concentration, like I told you in the beginning, is 2 people. Everybody can find 2 people. Come on. I mean, if you put in any effort, You can do it. That's your goal, to find 2 people and then help them continue to do that, to start building this thing out to get qualified. Now, here's the way it really works mathematically, okay? Our binary pays anywhere between 5% and 12%, depending on which package that you currently own, okay? So 5% to 12%, depending on which package you own. Pretty simple, all right? For this example, we're going to use 12% because I want to show you the biggest potential that you possibly have inside of our company, if that's cool. So look, let's assume for a second that on this left side of your binary, you had 2 BTC in binary volume, okay? Team volume, that's what it is, because it's not just your personal volume, but you had 2 BTC on the left and 1 BTC on the right. Well, if you remember what I told you, we take a snapshot every single night, and whichever leg is the lesser leg, that's the percentage we pay on, okay? So we know that 2 is more than 1, so 1 is the lesser leg, right? So 1 BTC times 12% equals 0.12. That's paid directly to you, and this happens every single night, right? So you have the ability to really partner up with people, start to work with people worldwide, and I promise you, inside of our compensation plan, the binary is the most effective. It gives you the most leverage for your business to really be successful. And once you get in here and start working it, you're going to find the same thing. Now, we also have what we call a customer acquisition bonus, okay? We reward people for referring us customers, okay? And we think that each one of our customers have a value for the life of the customer, okay? What we mean by that is as you bring people to us, we believe that the other referrals and things that come from that customer and the income that comes from that customer, we want to reward you with for the value of the life of that customer, okay? So we do that through our customer acquisition bonus, which is also called our CAB because that name is entirely too long, okay? Now look, we have 2 different parts of our CAB bonus. We have what we call a minimum and a maximum. And the cool thing is this, you 100% get to decide which one you want to choose, okay? It's solely dependent on the efforts that you put into your business. So let's break it down for you. If you'd like to participate and earn the minimum CAB, all you have to do is have personal sales volume, okay? By personal sales volume, that means volume that people came to my link, they purchased the package from me. So personal sales volume of 0.01, that qualifies you for the minimum CAB, which is 0.25, so 0.25% paid daily, okay? That's exactly how it works. Now, if you would like to really astronomically increase that, all you have to do is increase the amount of customers that you refer to us, and you can participate in the maximum CAB bonus. Pretty simple to understand, okay? Now, our maximum CAB bonus right now is 1.02. The thing about this that you need to understand is this number right here fluctuates on the 15th of every month. So on January 15th, we'll take a look at our business and we'll say, okay, how have we been doing profitability-wise, right? How's our sports wagering going? How are our auctions going? How are things going as a company? And we will move that number based upon what our profitability is, okay? So the reason why I tell you this is because most companies out there, what they do is they pick some number out of the clear blue sky, and it's usually the number that's gonna attract the most people in the shortest amount of time so they can leave with your BTC, right? Let's just be honest with each other. Usually companies are paying what, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. I've seen some crazy stuff out there, and they say that they're going to do it every day, forever. Now, the new term in this industry, forever, is that 8 to 12 weeks. That's what we really mean by forever, okay? And I'm only joking, but at the same time, I tell you this because it's important for you to understand something, all right? As a company, our goal is to be here long term, okay? So we can't play the same smoke and mirrors game that everybody else plays. We have to look at our company and really evaluate it each and every month and adjust this maximum cap. So the question is, how do you actually qualify for it? Pretty simple. All you have to do to qualify for the maximum bonus is have personal volume, okay? Again, this is volume that you personally refer to your link that purchased the package equal to or greater than the package you own. Really simple, right? So again, if I own the 0.1 package, all I need to refer is 0.1 in business, and now I'm qualified for the maximum bonus. It's an easy, awesome thing for you to be able to participate in. Now, we also have what we call a credit sales bonus. If you remember when we logged into the back office, I told you that credits are really the lifeblood of what we do inside of our company. It's how people participate in our auctions. It's how people participate in the game of the week. It's how people participate in our drawing pool. And as we go forward as a company and move into different entertainment, it will be how they participate in that, right? So there's 2 different types of people that come in our company. Number one, we have retail customers. These are customers that they don't care about what we're talking about right now, right? They don't care about the binary. They don't care about fast start bonuses. They're not trying to have a side gig, right? And there's many of those people that exist in the world, but they do like sports, right? And they do like auctions, or they do like entertainment, period. And they're going to want to be part of what we have going on. So when you go out there and you refer people that just want to be customers, you get a 10% direct sales commission on the credits that you sell. Pretty easy to understand. Now, here's the deal, though. You're also going to have people inside of your organization that want to buy more and more credits to participate in auctions, the game of the weeks, all those things that we've already talked about. And when that happens, 100% of that volume goes into the binary. Now, if you remember when we talked about the binary, it pays anywhere between 5 to 12% on the lesser leg. So as you can imagine, as people are coming through here and participating, purchasing more credits, it's a great way for you to add more income than people just buying that initial package. It's a great way to earn. So as you can see, we have multiple ways for you to earn here. We have the binary bonuses, the fast start bonuses, retail bonuses. We have what we call buybacks. What does that even mean? Well, it basically means that when you have doubled your Bitcoin inside of our company, that means that your package has expired, okay? And at that point, you have two choices. Choice number one, you can take your Bitcoin and go on. Okay, that's completely fine because it's yours. Your second option is to renew your package at the level that you're at or at a higher level. Completely up to you. Now, when you renew your package, a couple things happen. Number one, it can produce new fast start bonuses. Number two, it's new volume into the business. So imagine this. Imagine being a distributor with us and you have multiple people that are renewing their packages every single month, right? That is a great way for you to annuitize your business without having like outrageous monthly fees or anything else that goes along with it. It's just a natural built-in annuitization as people are doubling their Bitcoin. So it's a pretty cool thing. Now, we also pay you for upgrades, okay? When someone decides to upgrade their package, so if, let's just say they go from point 0.01 to 0.1, they're gonna pay the difference there of 0.9. And when they do that, we're gonna pay you a commission on that 0.9 as well, because let's face it, some people will start, they don't have enough Bitcoin, they'll wanna upgrade, or maybe they just made some extra money, they wanna upgrade. We're gonna reward you for that as well. Now, in your back office, you're gonna have a progress bar. Looks exactly like this, okay? Now, this progress bar, once it gets to the 50% mark, that means that you are now in a place that if you wanted to upgrade anytime over the 50%, instead of paying the difference, what I just talked about, you would have to pay the full amount. And the reason why is because you've already made back everything that you started with. So if you started with 1 BTC, when you get to 50%, you've already received 1 BTC back. And now as a company, we would have to charge full price or we'd be losing money. Just wanted to share that with you. Not a big part of the presentation, but this is a big part of the presentation. How we actually pay people. You know, there's a lot of companies out there that pay different ways. We've done something that I think is, it's groundbreaking, number one, it's exciting, and people get fired up about it. So here's the deal. We pay commissions 7 days a week. 7 days a week, you can earn a commission with us, okay? And it goes directly to your blockchain wallet. Let me ask a question, just because I've been talking so much here, I want some interaction. Has anyone here ever dealt with a company, just give me the number 8, if you've ever dealt with a company that, Brent's already at number 8. If you've ever dealt with a company that when they pay you out in like a token that you have to, you know, go out to an exchange and exchange it, or, you know, they pay you to an internal wallet and convince you that you're just compounding. Anyone ever dealt with that? Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch. I think people knew what I was going to say before I said it. So we got a bunch of 8s coming through. We do things a little bit differently, okay? We actually pay commissions to your blockchain wallet. As long as you have 0.01 or higher in commissions due to you today, you will be paid tomorrow for it, right? It's a pretty cool thing. Our cutoff is midnight every single night, and we make the commission payments the very next day. So you are getting paid 7 days a week. And I can tell you, for me personally, for my parents, just the way I grew up, had they known that they had the opportunity to earn 7 days a week, if I knew early on in my career, or even late in my career sometimes, that I was getting paid 7 days a week, that is a game changer for so many people, paid directly to your blockchain wallet. So if you have a BitPay card, or if you're outside the US and you have another crypto card, imagine being able to spend that for your family. I get fired up on this. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I think it's crucial for you to understand how powerful this is, that we actually pay to a wallet, not just your wallet, not just an internal wallet or some token that you have to go out there and exchange. It's very important for you to understand that. Now, in addition to all this that we just talked about, we do have a built-in marketing system with landing pages that allow you to get leads. We have banners that are already created for you. We're actually redoing this whole section, so it's going to be even better, but you do have access to all this. We have text messages and emails that you can use if you're not very good with words, so just know that. But let's talk about the packages, okay? And then I'm going to get you out of here. As you can see, we have several different packages that you can choose from. And by the way, the marketing material that I just talked about is all included in our packages. We don't charge extra for that, okay? So what you're looking at here are our GCN packages. We got G1 all the way through G10, and it's all across the board. So starting at 0.01, going all the way up to 5 BTC. We've created an opportunity for you here, regardless of what your financial situation is, to get started with us, okay? That's number one. But here's the big thing that I want you to get. I want you to get started with us here tonight because of what we've created, the community we've created. It's entertaining, it's fun, and we have a great thing going on. I want you to get started with us, but I want you to get started with us at the level in which it's not going to hurt your family, okay? If you have to go out there and do something silly to get started with us here tonight at a certain level because you just think you want to get there, don't do that, okay? Be smart about what you're doing. Come in at the very highest package you can because that's where you want to be able to earn the most Bitcoin. But don't go out there and second mortgage your house with us or anyone for that matter, I would hope. We don't want that, right? That's not what we're looking for. We're looking to be a blessing to people, not to be taxing someone's family and creating strife inside of your family. That's not what we're trying to do. So I do want you to get started with us here tonight. I want you to pick the very best package you can. I want you to come in and rock this thing because we have a great opportunity for you to be able to earn some great Bitcoin and double it several times is our goal to help you be able to do that by getting out there and sharing and referring others to purchase our packages. But with that being said, I'm going to close up with this, okay? I'm excited that you came out here tonight. We did something a little bit different. You got a chance to see our back office. You got a chance to see the transparency of who we are. You got to see our compensation plan and how powerful it is. It is changing so many people's lives, which is awesome for me to be able to see that. But most importantly, I hope that you get a feel of our heart and where we're going as a company. You know, we just started this thing. We're only 6 months into this, but that's like a century in this business, right? We're only 6 months into this, but imagine where we're going to be, next year at this time. Imagine the things that we can create. So I want to encourage you to get back with whoever sent you here tonight. Get any of your final questions answered and come be part of this, man. We're having a blast. I want you to be part of it as well. So I appreciate you taking the time to share your Sunday evening with me. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a great evening, and we're going to go on and wrap this call up. Thank you all. Bye-bye.